This week's show is brought to you by the National Campaign Against Drink Driving and Netflix. Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 20 of Food Mob. Aaron's here. Nobody else is here. It's very dark in here today, is it?
Yeah, it's just
Different lighting scheme? Don't ask. It's getting dark outside in Ireland. Jumping straight into the show this week, we have got some photos coming in. Very close on the competition to win the huge book. We are now at 4,920. We're 80 subscribers short on YouTube. I thought we were going to be able to give it away today. Left it an extra day to do the show so we could give it away. We're 80 short. Subscribe.
Good excuse for why the show's a day late.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Subscribe on youtube.com/foodmob on YouTube and you can win that book. We're nearly there. Right, jumping straight into the photos on Facebook today mostly. What have we got? We have a photo from Howard Smith. Tonight I prepared a variation of Kartoffel. Mit Speck, a warm Austrian potato with bacon accompanied by bratwurst topped with Dijon mustard. Looks very nice. He's got a little Austrian beer in there. Little photo of Food Mob. Very tasty. Jessie Darst has put her dog on there with the chicken parm. Dog's looking at the chicken parm starving.
Not in the chicken parm, no.
The dog is not on the chicken parm,
Good,
no.
that's good.
Lots of cool photos there. So if you want to friend us up on Facebook or like us on Facebook, facebook.com/foodmob, tons of discussion. I've got about 100 comments to go in and answer in there. It's getting very busy. Loads of people sending their photos. Benedict Burr.
He's all over that page.
He basically owns it.
He runs the page.
He runs the page.
We might just give him the login so he can...
if you want to know anything about Food Mob, talk to Benedict because he is
burger.
Straight all over. Okay, short show this week, so I'm going to jump straight into our first sponsor, which this week is Netflix. So Netflix has more than 15 million subscribers, members, whatever you want to call them. Netflix is the world's largest subscription service, instantly streaming TV episodes and movies over the internet and sending DVDs by mail. For $8.99 a month, very cheap, Netflix members can instantly watch unlimited TV episodes and movies streaming to their TVs and computers and can receive unlimited DVDs delivered quickly to their homes. With Netflix, there are never any due dates or late fees. Netflix on the iPad, that's something I could do with. I don't use the iPad much, but maybe 2 hours a week, I would like to have Netflix.
Even in bed, just have it there.
It would be awesome, wouldn't it?
With some Mad Men.
So if you want to support the show, definitely head along to netflix.com/foodmob and you can get great discount codes there, which are fantastic. There's no doubt about it.
Great savings.
So Netflix, highly recommend it. Watching any movies? If you had Netflix, you obviously don't.
I'm going to start watching Mad Men now.
So. Mad Men, you finally took our advice.
I know.
Don Draper. Oh, you don't? I was going to start telling you stuff, yeah.
Don't tell me. I've just been watching Entourage like now for the 4th time in a row, like, and it's just getting boring.
Don Draper's like a 60s version of Ari.
Really? Like, as good as Ari?
Not even close.
The new Entourage is weird. Ari's getting like whiffy as he's like...
He's getting what?
He was supposed to be buying an NFL team and now he's just like the laughing stock of the whole town or something. It's really annoying.
They do that every...
I don't like the new one.
Couple of episodes. Right, I forgot to actually tell you at the top of the show what we're making today. This is a go-to pasta that I would make maybe a couple of times a week. Well, not a couple of times, once a week. Really got back to our roots last week with the vegetarians, or the veggie stir fry with pork? Pork, yeah.
Veggie stir fry with pork.
Veggie stir fry with a side of pork. Really got back to, a lot of people have been saying to us, look, the complicated recipes are great, but keep it simple, because that's, I think, why people watch the show, is to make little simple stuff that anybody can make. Don't want to complicate it. So last week we did a 10-minute pork. This week we are doing a 10-minute pasta, which I personally eat all the time myself, and the pork was more functional, and I'd cook that because it's got veggies and meat and it's quick. This, not quite as healthy or veggies or anything like that, but I love pasta and it's real quick to make. You like pasta as well, don't you?
I do like pasta. I'm not sure about gnocchi. I've only had it once or twice.
What would you say the problem is with it?
I have no idea. What is the problem with gnocchi?
Just in case, I don't think I even mentioned that we're making gnocchi. Gnocchi are these little fellas here. Always buy the fresh variety. You can make your own gnocchi, but I'm not really going to be stupid enough to think that Food Mob viewers are going to be making their own gnocchi. No, I'm sure a couple might.
One or two will.
challenge to you, if anybody... The Tabasco and eggs.
Oh, thank God.
I just remembered.
Yeah.
How's the race going? We're going to have to extend it another week. Aaron and Tom were having
What did you do in the office?
a Twitter following list.
And I won. I'm like 35 ahead.
Did you? Did you check it today?
Yeah.
We'll
Did
extend
you tweet
it.
out? No, don't
No.
be a snake.
We'll extend it for another week so as we can do it next week. Basically, the loser had to drink Tabasco, eggs. What else? Anything
Like
else? Oil.
Yeah.
A glass of it. So that's not a race I would want to lose or even be in, to be honest. So in my pot, which is a tiny bit hot, I'm going to take it up the heat, is lots of oil. Key to this is lots of oil. Very sort of Mediterranean style pasta. Garlic roughly chopped, shallots roughly chopped, and thyme. So we've used thyme quite a bit before. Fragrant herb. Just pull lots of those leaves off. This, I spent a lot of time in Italy, and this is just a real rustic Italian pasta, which is what pasta should be, rustic. It's not fine dining, it's not nicely sort of, you know, presented. It's just a big bowl of pasta, but it is tasty. I'm trying to cut out the swearing.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Bit guilty. A lot of people. So the logic behind taking the swearing out of the show is that I was like, first of all, I was like, F it.
Yeah.
They can, you know, this is the way we are. But then loads of people are like, oh, my kids watch the show. I've stopped watching the show because they swear because of my kids. So we're going to still keep it real, but...
Still keep it real.
What's funny about
We're
that?
going to keep it real.
We're not going to... Okay, we're going to keep it real, and but just less of the F-bombs.
F-bombs, yeah.
That's the word for them on the street.
Sound.
So, lemon zest. You don't want to go down to the white part. You just want the zest. Tap your little grater. Very little prep involved in this. So these are all the lovely flavoursome aromatic flavours. In those go. So in it goes. You may have noticed there's no Skycam this week. The top of the cooker is very bare. Reason for that is we've got water on, lots of steam. Aaron just had a conniption, I think the word is. Is that the word?
I almost fainted.
A conniption or a colliption?
I have no idea what either of those words mean.
A conniption, I think, means when you go mental.
Oh yeah, well that was probably it.
So Aaron was a bit upset that we had no Skycam, as would be the Skycam fans. Has it got its own Facebook page yet,
We
Skycam?
have to make a Skycam Facebook page, definitely.
A lot of interest in Skycam.
Maybe get Benedict on it.
Benedict, make us a Skycam Facebook page, will you?
Thanks, Benedict.
Capers. You're not sold on them, are you?
Not sold on capers, you're going to have to well me here.
In they go. Capers have a little salty, lemony, go very well with fish type flavour. You're going to have to trust me, these really are very good. So in those go, fried with our garlic, our shallots, our thyme. Bursting full of flavour here.
It smells good though.
It does smell good? You're always like, you're the classic, oh, it's going to be terrible, terrible. Oh, that's actually okay.
Yeah, as long as you don't tell me what it is, then I'll eat it.
Chicken. I go with 2 chicken breasts today. Watching my hands are clean. Now what I want to do is just cut it into little thin slivers. I want it to cook very, very quickly. If, for our vegetarian fans, or fan out there, no, there's about a good 10.
Yeah.
Just leave the chicken out. Gorgeous pasta without any chicken.
Alternative? Did you have
What's
tofu?
that? What's that?
Did you have tofu?
Tofu, yeah, tofu would work, but not a big fan of tofu.
Really?
You like it?
I've never had it.
I like it in soup and stuff, very tasteless. I can say now with some certainty, if you're tuning into Food Mob week after week, dying for that tofu episode,
It's not
you're going to be a very disappointed veggie because it's not going to happen.
No.
I can tell you that with some certainty. I might have lost a viewer there, or 2.
It'd be funny if it was Benedict.
No, Benedict's more into...
Benedict keeps it real.
Benedict does keep it real. So, stirring that up. You want to see into it if you've got no Skycam? You happy? Tons of flavours there.
Oh yeah.
Look at that, look at that.
Oh,
That is slanted cam.
immense.
Right, my water is on full whack to the boil.
Really pungent now.
Yeah, wait till you taste it. So, in goes my chicken. And we're just looking for that to sort of brown up. Wash your hands, very important. And that is essentially 90% of the prep done. All I'm going to do is lose my chopping board that had the chicken on it. Boom. My knife is there ready with the butter.
That much butter is going in it.
That's not that much butter. This is for like 3-4 people.
Well, one person.
But you're going to just eat it all,
Well,
right?
probably.
Blink concert you were at last night.
Good.
Blink 182.
Feeling a bit
Oh,
rough.
look, there's a little drink.
Oh. You sneak. Yeah.
Not that hot in here. It's getting cold in Ireland.
Hanging a bit
Summer
this
is
morning.
over. We're in September. Oh, that's just no, we're not quite in September. Nearly there. Okay,
We are
so
in September. The
yeah,
first
I'm
of it.
trying to not give the show away that it's like we're filming it on
Oh, right.
like last night. Gnocchi, right? These come fresh in the supermarket in the fridge section. They take about maybe, I'll say 4 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. And I think this sort of stuff is absolutely perfect for quick little dinners in the evening. It's fresh-ish pasta. Like I said, very surprised if anybody makes it themselves. And it's kind of like, what texture would it be? I'll try and explain it to you before you eat it. Like
potatoey. It's almost.
yeah, not far off a potato, but it is pasta. So it's like a little lump of, like a little pasta pillow. If that makes any sense. Right, so stirring that up.
Give a look inside. Oh.
Nice. Any other exciting stories to tell me about your young, exuberant life?
No.
No.
Living life on the edge.
Okay.
Living life on the edge, right.
Very, very empty here without Lauren and Tom.
Yeah, I know. That's
Very-
where Tom was sitting.
Very sad day for the show. Although, yeah. Okay. Back to reality. So what's happening here is that this is the crucial part. Quiche part of the dish is coming up. We're going to make a little sauce, right? So there's oil in there. In goes the butter. Butter is going to just sort of coat and glaze and give it a nutty flavor. I'm also going to go with a couple of lemons once I've washed my knife. Couple of lemons. So all I'm doing with the lemons is straight down the middle and in those go. No pips went in. If there are any pips, Aaron's going to be eating them, so it's no
Great.
skin off my back. That's a terrible saying.
That's a
Skin
weird,
off-
that's a disgusting thing.
No skin off my back. That's the right way of saying it, isn't it? Yeah. No skin off my back.
Where are our food puns when we need them?
Food what? Puns? I had to just, I think we'll never go with food puns again. Those were
Never.
too bad. Right, so lemon juice has gone in there. That is giving it lots of nice liquid. Little tip for you. My tongs, I'm going to add in a bit of the pasta water. Italians do this an awful lot to sort of help with the sauce. Just a couple of spoonfuls. In that goes. And it's already getting nice and saucy in there. Now, as you can see, that is simmering down absolutely perfectly as that just comes to the boil, which is about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. I'm going to tell you about our second sponsor this week, which I have to read this because it's quite long. The National Campaign Against Drink Driving. Too many people do not understand that alcohol, drugs and drink driving do not mix. And driving do not mix, sorry. The message is simple, guys. Drinking and driving over the limit, under arrest. Don't put yourself and others in danger. It's a very, very important fact that you shouldn't be drink driving. This is, out of all the sponsors we have, sponsors are great, but out of all the sponsors, this has to be the most important message. Drink driving really does kill more people. I'm looking at the facts in front of me, and the stats, some of the stats are absolutely staggering in terms of the people who actually get killed from it. It's proven over and over again. You don't even need me to read the stuff out, that it just is bad and it kills people. It takes 2 seconds to get a taxi, designated driver. Did you drive to the concert and drink last night?
I had a lot
No,
of
you
drink
didn't.
and I didn't drive.
Did you get a taxi home?
I did get a taxi home.
Bad on the wallet, but
Great.
good on your staying
Life.
alive.
On my heart.
So I think time to be smart. If this show means that one person doesn't drink drive, we're happy.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously we'd like hundreds. That would be even
That would be
better.
even better.
But look, it's
We
you're
can't afford to
stupid.
lose viewers, so please.
We can't, yeah.
We cannot
It's all
afford
exactly. So look, it's. I think you're stupid if you drink drive. I'd go as far as saying you're an idiot. Would
Great.
that be true?
That's pretty much what you
As
got.
for drunk driving, won't even get into that. That's
Yeah.
even worse again. Right. Sauce during that time has come to a lovely little simmer. That's exactly what we're looking for. And that's it. We're basically ready. A couple of little garnishes to go in at the end that really bring it all together. But I'm going to strain my gnocchi. Are you?
Very nice colander you have there.
Yeah, it's top grade, isn't it?
Top grade.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm just saying, top grade. It looks pretty cool.
So strain that off. I'm not worried if there's a tiny bit of water because that'll add to our sauce even further.
I love adding pasta to like pans, just
nice,
to make it nice and a little bit crispy.
You didn't do that until you started shooting these videos, did you?
It is true.
Pasta should always go in sauce, I think. You just want to get all that goodness mixed in. Now the two key bits, obviously by the magic of television, internet television, that chopping board no longer contains salmonella and chicken bits and is now clean. So all I'm doing is grating that Parmesan. Lots of it. I don't think you can have enough Parmesan in pasta, can you?
I love Parmesan.
Salty, cheesy, gooey.
Lovely.
Just nice.
Just God.
So like a big load of it in there.
Sake.
Boom.
Nearly cursed. Kept it in.
Did you, was it an F1?
I was going to say, for God's sake, but it's good.
For God's sake. That's, I think for God's sake.
Kids say that, that's good.
Do they?
Yeah, always. For
That's
God's
like a medium swear.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, this is going to be, you're going to be blown away.
Okay. As long as I don't have salmonella.
A little bit of seasoning. How would you have salmonella?
No, I have no idea. Shane.
Cleaning the chopping board.
It's brand new.
All we're doing is a little bit of parsley at the end.
Well, it's
Anything
hot.
else exciting happening in your world?
No, not really. The Blink-182 concert was really good.
Upside Down Drummers.
Upside Down Travis Barker, that was really cool.
Not a band that I would go and see, but I bet you, I know if we went, you'd be like,
so,
wow.
I'm exactly the same. I was like, I got free tickets. I was like, I'm not sure I'd pay to go and see this. But then when I went there, you know every song.
Yeah.
Like every song. And
It was the same with Green Day. Lauren got me tickets and I was like, yeah, Green Day, not bad. Then I went there and I was like, wow, brilliant.
Not really big on Green Day though.
Ah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. We'll see.
Very good live act. Now that, to me, is a perfect sauce. Straight up, that's the beauty of pasta. Straight up, that is a serious portion, isn't it?
Straight up for real.
No messing around
serious.
there. I'm gonna actually taste it myself this week. Do you want to jump in? It looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh. If you don't like that, I'd be very, very surprised. What do you go for, chicken? Taste the pasta. Very good, isn't it? Lemony. Not much more than 10 minutes either.
Awesome. And that's it.
That is it for the show this week. I don't know what I'm doing now.
Oh,
That is ridiculous.
You look like Eminem, but not
But
really
not.
at all.
That's it for the show this week. We had no Lauren, we had no Tom, we had no Lauren's Flowers.
No, but I like to think that we kind of, stuck to the plan, and at least we have a good.
We're stuck to the plan.
good
We're going to
recipe.
get stuck into the pasta. If I can give you one bit of advice this week, 2 bits of advice. Eat this pasta, very, very good, and don't drink and drive.
And a third one, make me Skycam Facebook page.
Make a Skycam Facebook page. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Facebook.com/foodmob. That's it.
I think just end the show.
Just end the show. Bang. Done. See you later.